Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
That's cool. Sounds like a really good opportunity.
Yeah, it's fun. Next year, I definitely want to try again for New York place, like I was originally going to do this year. Still bitter about it.
Why not? Why didn't you get it? What happened?
Because so I interviewed at this place. It was in New York. It was called like Authentic Brands Group. They do like every clothing brand ever. And I interviewed there, and the guy was like, "The job's yours if you want it." And I said, "Yes, Jim, I'll take it." And then like a week later, he emailed me and was like, "Sorry, we just got a new president. We can't take any more people right now. Sorry." So I was like, so it kind of blows.
No, that's fine. Do you want me to go find Jim and beat him up in the alleyway for you?
Jim,
Beat him
give
up.
Oh wait, we're live now. Are we live? We are.
name dropping. Jim, if you're watching this,
Better watch out. All the Jims in the world, huh? What gets you, Jim?
My uncle's a Jim.
His name's Jim, but it's spelled G-Y-M.
yeah,
What's wrong with you? There's probably someone with that name. And if you're out there, good on you.
Good on you, not on your parents.
We're getting close. I'm almost done. Once I get done with this bowl, we're going to get this show on the road.
We stopped mid-combat, right?
We did stop mid-combat. We did that.
And we decided that Mac is no longer under anyone's control, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What we said? Okay.
I think he fulfilled the suggestion. He did his best to calm down.
Okay.
As much of a psychotic rabbit can.
I'm gonna go. While you guys are giving the recap, I'm gonna go see my wife. Maybe.
All right. Brandon, would you like to do the recap?
yes. Although I can't remember exactly where we ended,
That's okay.
but the recap was that the party was venturing in this dungeon. Mine, maybe? What did they say it was?
Yeah.
Some subterranean structure. And they were exploring and thought they encountered some evil doers, ne'er-well do-gooders, do-batters. And it turned out to be Ren, and he's back, and he's like maybe evil. Not really though, but he just hangs with a maybe evil crowd. But he sees the
Middleman.
best. And so he joins back in with the party, and we basically spent all session trying to cross this room with hot boiling mud. And one of Ren's little acolytes just died, just got murdered by the mud.
And just tried to use himself across that and missed.
Yeah, and so Ren told like his other acolytes, like, "Oh, just I'll meet you back at camp. Go call your family. Tell them you love them. Stuff like that." And that's all I remember. I just remember we got past that room, but now we're in combat. But I don't remember why.
My guys had sent Mac into a pitch black room that was magically dark. He bumbled around in there for a second.
There was like a coffin and some sort of ghost
Vampire.
thing. A vampire, that's correct. Sort of enthralled Mac to let loose, so to speak. And
I guess to stab something.
I had to stab something, as you do. And so Mac was attacking the party, tried to calm down, and that's where we're at, basically.
And we're all strapped on health and spell slots and everything.
From the
Yes.
freaking
Except for maybe Ren. I don't know where Ren's at on this.
not good, I'll tell you that. Not great at all.
Well, kind of set the scene where we're at, because we're in mid-combat. We didn't finish off at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Ren, it'll actually be your turn first. What just happened as we were talking, the vampire had crawled out of the room after someone had cast Dispel Magic on it. I think it was
Elijah.
He crawled out, he's on the ceiling, and he's like holding Mac, just like using it as a punch bag. Keeps kind of swiping down, kind of trying to hit you guys. Yeah, Juno. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. He's just up there chilling. He looks a little bit.
So the vampire and Mac are like in the same space, so to speak.
Yeah, he's grappling Mac at the moment. And
Do we need a map or no? I guess we didn't have one before,
we
did we?
didn't have one before.
Okay.
I don't think we really do. It's like a 30-foot by 30-foot room that on the other end has a coffin, and then a long hallway that you guys are in.
Okay.
And he looks a little deranged. Like he's a vampire. They're probably all not quite there in the head, but he seems a little bit more like fresh.
He hasn't
blood.
eaten anything in like a while.
Yeah, he seems pretty thirsty, and in the worst way possible.
Yeah. I'm going to... Okay, so question. I want to send Donnie in there.
Yes.
As part of like Donnie's description, it says I can sacrifice one of my attacks on my action to let Donnie do another attack.
Yeah.
Can that include all of my attacks? Because I have 2 attacks? Or just one of them?
I mean, I don't see a problem with you just sacrificing all your attacks to let Donnie do more attacks.
Donnie's
It's
going to do more attacks then. He's
If that's what you want to do.
I want Donnie to go all in. Donnie's doing great right now. So here's what I'll do. I want Donnie to do that charge so he can maybe knock the vampire down. If possible. But I'll just try the normal roll for now.
He's gonna like he runs down the hallway and tries to like
Yeah, he's
flap.
gonna rear back a little bit to kind of, he'll maybe even like before he runs.
Starts getting his little phalanges galloping.
Yeah, it'll end up to him to, he'll kind of just slap the ground in a fun way. Okay. So
Okay.
it's my spell attack modifier to hit. Oh, I actually rolled a 20 on that.
Oh,
A nat-
a nat 20?
Yes. So
Well-
if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or against my spell save DC or be knocked prone. So let's see what my spell save DC is. Okay. Is it my... It'd be my ranger one. Save DC is 14. The spell attack bonus is +6. Oh, that's good.
What kind of check is it?
I think it's dexterity saving throw. Let me
I
look
actually
at that.
have to ask that without what it makes me wonder. Maybe we have a shot.
Strength saving throw.
Strength, you said that. My bad.
And he'll be knocked if he fails.
Now here's the question. Do I burn the legendary resistance for this or not?
Well, there's also another Donnie exclusive is he does 1d8 plus 8 plus another d6 since he reared up.
Yeah.
So
And it was a nat 20, so you get to double the dice.
does that include the extra d6?
Yeah, all dice gets doubled.
Okay.
And
Like-
he gets negative condition, which I'm going to roll for right now. I don't know if you remember us doing the lingering effect.
Oh man, it's we. No one's rolled an 20.
Johnny is messing this guy up.
I'm losing a leg.
That's how
Not anymore.
Now, you got
I guess
you
it's
got two of them. It may not be the same one as you used to have, but you got two.
That's 21 damage.
Holy cow!
Whoa.
That's good damage from Donnie out here eating up.
Johnny's going crazy. And he has 2 more attacks, but it'll just be a d8 plus 6.
Dude, Donnie pulling in clutch here.
Okay, so that's 11 damage. And then the third one is 9.
What was the attack rolls on those second hits?
Oh, I didn't even roll. Here, let me just
That's why I asked.
Okay. 17,
17. Where do I keep my? It's in here.
is 17 a yes or a no?
17 does hit.
Okay, I'll roll damage again then. 11, which I think was what it was the first time.
Yep, 11.
And another attack roll. I rolled a 16 plus 6 is
That'll hit.
oh, it's plus 8.
I just imagine like
Crazy. Okay. And then that one is 9. I think that
No.
is the exact rolls I got the first time.
that's crazy. All right. Wow, you just did 41 points of damage.
Holy, are you serious? Holy cow.
That's crazy. As you guys see, he will burn a legendary reaction, his second one, on not getting knocked off the ceiling with Donnie. But as this happens, Donnie like lunges up, grabs onto him, and like you see his entire head like is encased in Donnie juice.
Johnny, yes.
And you see like he holds on there and is just like whipping back and forth for the next attacks. Just like, Mac, you kind of feeling this as you're being held by him. He's like, and eventually Donnie just slips off because he's pretty slippery.
Yeah.
He has no hair anymore, and he's like the scalp of his head is like horribly scarred. He went from looking like a straw vampire with like slicked back hair to like Nosferatu.
Yeah. Got those beaver teeth too.
Yes, he does. Good job, Ren.
No, that was all Donnie. That was all Donnie.
Hey, Donnie couldn't do without your training. Next up, Alaya, it is your turn.
My turn. All right. So I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt. That is a 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right. I need to roll a whole bunch of dice. Plus 10 plus 14, 24 points of damage
Holy cow.
for it.
Nice.
Now we just need to get smite so we can keep that damage off.
And then I'm going to telekinetically shove Mac 5 feet away from the one guy, the dude.
Perfect.
So
Mac.
if Mac wants to succeed, if he wants to try to pass, he can. She can.
Nope.
If not,
He's going to fail. He wants to get away from this thing.
Yeah.
Well, not for that long.
He just doesn't want to be held by this
Yeah.
thing.
He doesn't like hugs. Mac's not a hugger.
Give me all. All right.
yeah, that is my turn.
Perfect. Good job. That's some great damage. Good job getting Mac away from him. Red, is your turn.
Okay. How close am I to this guy? Not close.
He's like right above you.
Oh,
guys.
can he like reach us though, or he's like high enough?
He's like
I
he
think
could probably
He's
jump
at
up
like
and like
30 feet though, right? How did you say it was high? Because I thought like
Maybe.
she couldn't reach her with her sword, right?
I don't think you guys can reach him. I think it's a
Okay.
little too high. Donnie.
Right,
the
Donnie
jump.
has right. That's what. Right. I'm just double checking that. Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, you should probably take a little bit of fall damage. Just
a D6, 3d6. No.
probably 2d6 because it's. I'll roll for you real quick.
I will. If that's the case, I'm going to move into the room.
Okay.
I'll move away from this situation, so
9 points of damage.
so that I'm not in the middle of the action, and I will cast. Oh, everyone's like right there. Is there a way I could cast Hypnotic Pattern without hitting everyone else?
What's the range on it?
I
What's it
believe
do?
it's let me pull it up. 120 feet range. Let's see, 30-foot cube within range.
Probably not because he's like right up above them,
Mm,
and since
Dang.
it's a cube, it's not a sphere. You can't like arc it.
Angle it in some way. Is unfortunate. All right, then I do not want to do that, and instead I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
That's what I will
Dissonant
do.
whispers this fella.
We'll do that.
And doesn't he need to make a saving throw or else?
Wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. That is 18 for his wisdom check.
That will succeed.
Perfect.
He will take half of the damage, and he does not have to move away from me.
What's the damage on it?
Let me roll that. So 5. 7 divided by half, is that 3 or 4?
Yeah,
7 divided by half.
3. Psychic damage.
Nice.
As I have a little bell that I go, ding, 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 ding. But no one else can hear it except for him.
Does it make any sound?
Only to him. And no, it probably doesn't.
I was just wondering. It's only if you believe in dissonant whispers can you hear the bell.
Hear the bell.
All right. With that, Mac, it is your turn.
Okay.
Mac, are you back to being like, Mac?
Mac is back.
Yeah, I'm back. This guy.
That was really scary. Can I be off of your kill list now that you've gotten the chance to, attempt to kill me?
Maybe. We'll talk about it later.
She's very relaxed right now. So he-
You're ready to stab this thing. All right. How high is the ceiling?
It's about 30 feet up. So
And a high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier. 8.
yes, you do have your ring of jumping.
Yeah. That's still only 21 feet with no ring jumping. So 3 times your jump distance.
Hmm.
If it was a long jump, that would be different.
You have a giant axe, right?
A great sword?
Yeah.
Will that reach that?
You got probably not 10 feet, but
We're not quite 10 feet. Yeah,
Can I
you're
reach
getting
it?
close. Don't you have an ability that helps you jump farther as well?
Let's see.
as a bunny, you can just
bonus action. I can jump 5 minutes. Bonus that taken not to be attacked. That's still only 15.
Just double jump. It's that easy.
Who's the tallest character?
I
not
think,
me. We are all a very short party, then.
I think Ren is actually technically the tallest
Ren?
one.
You.
I think Ren was one of the tallest before.
Ren, how tall are you?
Maybe like 5'11".
And a half.
So if I
Yeah.
got it on
I
Ren,
think he's 6 feet. I think he's 6 feet.
would I then reach the 50?
Yes, if you jump off of Ren's head,
All right.
you will be able to reach him.
Are you at footstools right now?
Yeah. You're being used.
Right.
You're going to get wombo combo with some rabbit's feet.
Okay, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna. Can I hit him twice in the air?
Yeah, it's like an anime, and then you fall back down.
Yeah.
You will take some fall damage.
Okay.
Are you raged?
What?
Are you raged?
No, I have to use my bonus action to engage the bonus jump.
Yes.
Does she still need the range jumping if she can get on Ren and then jump?
Yes, because the 15 feet from just being a Haragon is also, I think, a bonus action. Or no. No matter what, she's using her bonus action to get the highest.
I think I've been using it wrong. Wait, what? No, sorry, wrong thing. Bonus action. Yes, bonus action. Anyways, but if I just use my jumping, I don't use my bonus action. But it's also good. You have to bring it. Never mind. All right, gonna hit him twice. I am going to savage attack.
Oh wait, you can't savage attack unless you're raging.
Sorry, reckless attack.
Yeah, reckless attack. I think you need to be raging to reckless attack.
Probably right.
If you want me to, I can check that real quick.
Yeah.
Oops. When you Nope, you can reckless attack without raging.
Nice. Okay. Gonna reckless attack. Oh, okay. 14? No, 15.
15 will miss.
Okay. Second attack. That is, it's over 20.
Over 20, that'll
Yeah.
definitely hit.
20. Awesome. Here we go. Damage. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Hey, that's still damage.
And how much fall damage do I take?
Give me 1 second. Let me grab my dice again. I should just dump this out. I can grab them a little quicker. That's 7 points of fall damage.
I'm gonna do that so many more times. This is low on health.
All right. With that, the vampires. It's his turn.
Like more.
All right. You see as the vampire's wounds start to slowly stitch back together, and it starts laughing as he looks down at you. I love it when my meals fight back. Makes it so much more exciting.
Gross.
And with that, he is going to. You see him kind of do a whistle. Since that actually comes into play, that's in play.
Max not doing so well, you guys.
Health wise? We need to just you need to
All
get
right.
range.
Um,
Oh no. Do we end up with ceiling flashes?
that is his.
That's not much though. Well, you're better to do radiant damage.
Yeah.
He's going to move. Well, can we just do that? That's his action. Nope, he is where he is at. So he's going to move 30 feet farther down the hallway.
He's getting away from us.
Yes.
Or,
Okay.
or trapping us in.
No. We are okay.
All right. With that, Opal, it's your turn.
I was curious how absurd the extra player would affect the
Abjure extraplanar.
castaway operations, celestial elementals, they feel this place no safe zone.
He is technically undead.
This fluctuation.
That's a great thing to check.
I would throw a javelin at him. Because he's still on the ceiling, right?
He is still on the ceiling.
And I spark my javelin with some bringing it back.
Do you have anything that allows you to add radiant damage to your attacks?
Or sacred flame.
Sacred Flame is radiant damage.
Have thunder smite. Or even word or raising smoke. But those don't work.
Yes, those have to be a melee attack.
So we just have to be off of the ceiling.
Moonbeam is also radiant damage.
Ooh, no
And
one.
just-
He just moved 30 feet.
So
No
we're
one's
not-
next to him.
Okay. And I think he makes a Constitution saving throw on the start of his turn.
I imagine everyone's just stacked in this little hallway. It's like skittering across the thing. A beam of light just all of a sudden. Boom.
It's like a bug at like one of those, the bug zappers.
Radius 40 feet away.
Yep, that's one thing. You can just pinpoint right on him.
Creature enters the spell area for the first time on turn or start its turn there. It does engulf through flame that causes searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll note that so that way I remember.
Hi, baby.
All right. Next up, Ren, is your turn.
Okay. Is Donnie still on him?
Donnie fell down off the ground onto the ground again.
Oh, and revealed his head. So, where's the vampire right now?
He's still on the roof, but he moved 30 feet down the hallway a little bit.
But he's still just on the roof.
Yes.
That is dumb.
Moonbeam.
I don't have a moonbeam. I wish I did, but
There's already moonbeam.
There is already Moonbeam on him.
yeah, I thought you were asking like to put another one on there.
Good.
No.
Put up. I might just like Eldritch Blast him. I know that's kind of boring, but
It's
Boring.
a viable option.
it's all reliable.
Or reliable.
All reliable. That first one is a 8 to hit.
8 will miss. As this crackling bolt of arcane lightning shoots forth from your fingers, it blows a chunk out of the wall but misses him.
That's a warning, Buster. This one is a 14. Dude, Eldritch Blast sucks. I should have gone with Donnie.
14 also misses.
I do want to command Donnie to go up and like kind of threaten him. Like I wanted to like kind of go up there and not attack, but be like, I'll do it.
He's going to stand outside the moonbeam like, you better
Yeah. If
calm
you
down.
switch to get out of this beam, I will mess you up. I want Donnie to do that.
That's awesome. With that, he will take a legendary action and he will move down. Because he was in the moonbeam, I will allow it to do the damage. So he'll make a Constitution saving throw. That is an 18. Saves. It takes half damage. But he did take radiant
He
damage.
did take radiant damage. That's all that matters.
Half would be 4.
Excellent work, Opal.
Okay. He'll move 30 feet and he'll do one attack against Donnie. Since he's the closest one.
That's going to kill Hans.
Oh, cool.
Wait, where did he move to?
He moved down the wall.
He's on the ground? No.
Big mistake, vampire.
All right. That is a 14 to hit for Donnie.
That does not hit.
Nice. He misses. This vampire's not doing the best.
Well, like the vampire like grab him, and Donnie just like opens a little hole, and like
Sticks his hand in there.
yeah.
It's too slippery. All right. Alaya, it's your turn.
My turn. So is Donnie? How in the way is Donnie if I were to cast a spell?
If it was a spell that was like an area of effect, right in it. Like
Right in it?
Donnie's right there with him.
Is it the ceiling?
No, he moved down from the ceiling.
But Donnie was on the ceiling, and then the vampire.
Donnie had jumped up and like grabbed onto the. Donnie had attacked him, but also fell back down.
Right, but then the second time he attacked, he went to where the vampire was, stood right
He
after.
didn't just attack. He just
Menacing.
intimidated.
I see.
Minimus. Oh gosh.
Yep.
Minimously.
So if I had a spell that was a 30-foot sphere, could I angle that in some type of way or place it in some area where it wouldn't hit Donnie?
The hard thing is that you're 30 feet away from him, and this is a 10-foot wide corridor. So there's really not a good way without Donnie being right in front of him or between you and him. It's
Well-
just the way this cookie is crumbling. Unless you ran right up to him and you're parallel with Donnie, then you could hit him.
But don't do that.
Okay. So wait. Oh wait. This. So I'm no. I won't do that. All right, I won't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Opal and cast on Opal protection from good and evil. Until this spell ends, this is concentration up to 10 minutes. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain type of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against that target. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws. So, yes. Casting that on Opal.
Awesome. That's great. Perfect. Anything else?
I'm also, it's a bonus action to give what do you call it?
Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yes.
I'm also
Think
going to
so.
give that to Opal.
Sweet.
I think she already has one from me, right?
Yeah.
And
Is
she
that
does,
two
You can
from
only
different-
have one bardic inspiration.
Oh.
then it would go to Mac.
I think I gave one to you and Ren. So I've used two.
Awesome. Everyone besides the people who can give them have bardic inspiration. Okay. Red is your turn.
Red. I will make sure that I am 120 feet away. Yes?
You're going to be 120 feet. You can't get 120 feet away.
Ah.
You can get 90 feet away, though. If
Great.
you run over onto the other side of the coffin.
Yes, I like to be far away from. I like to be far away from this creature.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
We do not like this person here, and I will go ahead and cast Hypnotic Pattern, and I will take a little pocket watch, and I'll like whirl it around, and cast Hypnotic Pattern, and he needs to make saving throw.
Is it an area of effect?
It is. It will hit Donnie.
It will hit Donnie. Donnie's like, whoa, dude.
This is payback for Donnie. It's okay.
Donnie did attack you earlier.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
That is 19.
Yeah.
Parlor tricks.
For Donnie, I will say that.
Well,
Donnie's
Donnie is charmed unless he's immune to being charmed. And while charmed this way, he is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
He just becomes like more liquid.
he just like starts sagging on the ground.
Warm.
Can't hold himself up straight.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, incapacitated. But seeing that it did not work, I will drop my concentration so that Donnie is no longer affected. Yeah.
He wants
Awesome.
to do it.
And
He actually kind of enjoyed it.
that is my turn.
All right, Mac, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. Max just so low on health. He's going to down a health potion.
Okay.
That's 2d4 plus 2, correct?
2d4 plus 2. Yes,
That's right. Yeah.
that is your bonus action.
Yes.
Not great.
It's only 5 points of health.
Dang.
Hey, 5 is a barbarian. That's 10.
If she can get rage up.
But if I do rage now, then I don't hit anything. Then my rage is gone, right? And I've already used my bonus action to down healing potions.
Technically, you can't rage this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 47. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to stay out of range.
What happened?
Yep.
What happened?
Can I down 2 health potions? Bonus action.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Do it. I don't care.
Okay.
Maybe I should care, but I don't.
That is so much better. That's 10.
10. Hey, that's a lot better.
Hey. Yep, and he's ready to.
Perfect.
Not completely. He's still doing. He's still slow. Okay, half, but he's ready to rumble again.
At this point, the vampire's going to take a legendary action just to use it because he still has it, and hit Donnie on his way out. He will not hit Donnie on the way out. He missed.
Yeah.
But then he will. I need to change out my dice. That one's being bad. He's going to run up to the group. Like moving forward through you guys.
Yeah.
From Donnie?
Oh no, from everyone else.
No, he's not moving through you guys. He's going to move like into your guys'. Area. He'll like crawl up on the wall and he will go for an attack. Multiple attacks against Matt.
Great.
Raged.
I didn't know I was gonna get hit.
What? Luckily enough, though,
Hug, you want to?
just so you know, you didn't reckless attack this round either, so he doesn't get advantage.
Have fun at the pool.
So I think this first one will miss. I'm switching out size again. There we go. That'll hit. For his second attack, that will be like 28 to hit.
What?
28 to hit.
28 to hit.
I thought you were saying damage.
It's only 6 points of damage.
Okay.
There goes your healing.
And then he'll spend 2 legendary actions doing 1 more attack. Gosh, I am rolling really bad. That will miss.
This is excellent.
There's macaroons. I don't think you like them because they're coconut and
I
texture.
don't mind. I don't mind coconut.
I'm just thinking it's a texture of them.
Oh.
I think he's fine. If he doesn't like him, that's his problem. Yep.
Oh, it's for free?
Yes.
Feeling a little bit jealous.
Your armor class is above a 12, correct?
Yes. 16.
Yeah, he misses with his attack. He looks pretty frustrated. Holy cow. I was like so raised, like, he hasn't raged yet. I can get in there. Misses 2 of his attacks. The one attack that hits only does 6 damage. Opal, it's your turn.
Horrible miss. Yes,
That's when you switch the dice.
He's on the ground now.
Yeah.
When the DM isn't having a good time, that's when you start.
Is it possible for her to get flanking? Get advantage with me?
He is on the wall.
Oh, he's on the wall. Never mind.
So unless like you came this way.
Either side of him? If he's sticking out of the wall, right?
Yes, you can. You probably could get
Do it. Go for the kill.
chop off the head. Go for it. He's like perfect guillotine height. You just gotta go in.
Full rate. Full send on all your spell slots. Everything.
Back in the day when you have advantage.
You have advantage.
So roll
You
it.
also have Bardic Inspiration.
that will hit.
You do have Bardic Inspiration, so you can add that 2 damage. I think.
I think. Can you
I
add?
think it's just attack rolls.
It may be just attack.
I think it's
I'll
just
check that.
D20 things that you can add it to.
2 hands.
Yep, perfect. That's fine. You run up, bring the axe down on him. Yes, you can definitely Divine Smite.
Attack.
What level of Divine Smite are you using? Second level? With the second level, it will be 3d8 plus 1 extra d8. He is undead, so he is undead damage. So
So, where you say that. So,
1d10
1,
plus 4d8. And that's your first attack. Oh, wow.
Those are some good
Good numbers.
Good job.
Those are some Donnie numbers.
25.
That's like, yes, whatever your thing is.
So 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage?
That's what we like.
Woo!
Yeah,
Go again.
Do it again. Do it again.
that looked like it was painful.
She was going for the head.
I'd like to go down and then rotate and go up.
Yeah. Turns it around. That's awesome. Roll again.
I still have advantage.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
What's your plus?
18.
That'll hit. He actually doesn't have that good of armor
I
class.
want to divine smite again.
Do it. Full send fate.
Do
What?
it.
Okay.
Do it.
Yep. Roll the same damage.
Dude, she's killing it on the damage dice.
16 plus 9, that's 25. Yeah, 16. That's 25 plus 2.
So 27.
Plus 5, right? Or
27 plus 5 would be 32 points of damage.
Good.
Louise.
60 points of damage in one go.
Bonus action.
If you have anything. Yeah, if you have a bonus action, you can definitely do it.
I have
32? Oh my gosh.
Thunderous Smite or Branding Smite. Can I do those now? But that's with a melee attack.
So that would have been with the attack. That's okay.
Man.
I'd say next time.
But healing word after touch, right?
Here where you don't have to touch, it's within
I'll
range.
give Mac HP.
Oh, sweet. I think it's a D4 plus your spellcasting ability.
That's
Like anything and everything.
You'll hear in the back, "Go, Oppo! This is why Venny trusted you as a bodyguard!"
Yeah.
So that's 6.
Hey,
That's big money for you.
time for you to rage.
I know, I'm ready to rage.
Holy cow. Yeah, that was 62 points of damage,
Yeah.
and he can't heal because
Radiant? Yeah.
oh my gosh. He is going to he's going to use his last legendary action and scuttle back up to the ceiling where he's it's like a cat when like it's acting tough, like, and then you like go to like pump fake it and it goes and runs up the wall.
He's on the sheet.
Yeah, he's on the ceiling again.
When we roll, boom.
Can you move your moonbeam with a bonus action? I think it's an action. Just something to think about. That is still up.
Yeah. Legendary, he can do that without taking opportunity attacks,
Without
right?
taking an opportunity attack. Sorry. It just says without taking provoking opportunity attacks. What does Sentinel say?
Sentinel may work on that.
Sentinel might work.
I'm gonna
Because I know that Sentinel's like, if I remember correctly, it's like, even if you can't take an opportunity attack, you can. Just double check that for me. What'd you say? Okay. Just to know. But it's blocking him from
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even when they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
So he didn't take the disengage action. He just gets no opportunity attacks against him. Sorry. Close. All right. Next up, Ren, you are up.
Okay. I would like to. How tall is the ceiling?
30 feet.
Okay, I want to throw my javelin of lightning.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that you have like the lightning javelin.
I'm wondering when he was going to use it, to be honest.
Well, here's the thing: is Ren doesn't have any of his equipment right now. It's this one thing he has. He's been using it as like a staff, and so if he loses it, it's like you know.
You didn't want to throw it in the mud room because it probably
I don't
fall.
want to throw it in the mud. That's just bad news. So I'm going to throw it now. And let's hope I hit. So
Give Bark inspiration.
I do?
Yeah.
Yep.
The case that he gave it to
dice
you.
is that?
I believe it's 8d6.
Do I have to roll it before I know the
It's a D8.
D8?
Yeah. You don't have to use it. You have it.
Okay. That was a 3 on the roll. Plus a 7 is a 10. Eh?
With the
Yeah,
D8,
vampire-
you might be able to get it.
No, I rolled a 3. The D8 was a 7.
Ah.
So,
How much is that in total?
What's your bonus?
That's. Oh wait, I have a +8.
Yeah, you hit. 10 plus 8 hits.
18. Okay, I was going straight off the dice. I forgot how to play D&D, guys. It's been too long.
It happens to the best of us.
I know it. Okay. So that's a d6 javelin damage +3. That's 5 javelin damage plus 4d6 of lightning damage. So let's get this on. Okay. 4 plus
I'm feeling
5 is
much
9.
better. That's a little too
9
low.
lightning damage. That sucks.
9 lightning damage?
Yep.
Hey, that's better than no lightning damage. He is still up, but he's looking hurt.
Is my javelin like stuck in him, or does it fall back down on one of us, or how does that work?
I thought your javelin had like a recall on it.
No, it's super doesn't. I wish it
One of
did.
these days, maybe he'll get a recall on it, but he needs to be a little more buddy-buddy with Yoko. Do him some favors first.
I mean, when you ditch one god for another, I mean,
He didn't really ditch the other gods. He just, like,
Ditch.
was-
Okay.
this one just showed up, and he was like, yeah, I believe in you.
Yes.
All right. Anything else, Ren?
No, that's it. Donnie can't really get him right now either, so.
All right. Elia, it's your turn.
My turn. So is he still like right there with everybody, or did he retreat a little bit?
He's up
on-
above you guys again.
Okay. So this time, what we'll do. It is no damage. This does. Freaking. That's probably not gonna be good. All right. We'll do this. We will. Let's see. We're gonna healing word. Mac.
Thank you.
You get 12 points of dabblage back.
12 is great.
Oh,
Holy cow.
goodness.
Then I'm going to telekinetically shove the. How far away is he from the moonbeam?
How far away?
Yeah,
He's 30 feet.
30 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna shove him 5 feet back towards it. So I need him to do a strength save, por favor.
Which way are you shoving him?
Towards the moonbeam.
Towards the moonbeam. That's okay. It's like a 22 to save it.
Oh, yeah, okay, then he saves. He did just great.
I can roll really good on the saves. I can't roll really good on his attacks.
Jeez.
Me, you did that.
And then that is going to be Elias' turn.
All right, Elia. Okay. Red, it is your turn.
yes. I will. Don't really have anything very good. The only thing that if I cast him on pound, I'd hit everyone because he's above him, right?
Yes.
Is he sandwich thing? Oh wait, he moved. Never mind.
He moved up. Yeah. Sorry.
Forget about
Sorry, guys. I had a plan and then I lost it. You know. Oh, that'll work. All right. I'll use my last first level spell slot, and I will cast Magic Missile as I will send 3 infused like cards soaring through the air,
Roll for damage.
and he will take. It's just a D4, right?
I think each one's a D4 plus 1 or something like that.
Yes, a D4 plus 1. He'll take
5. 2. So 7.
5. So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah.
With throwing your cards. They always say I'm the weakest.
I'll have the cards like zip through like as people are going to swing. Cards are like flying underneath like armpits, past people's ears, like real close. We'll have it like stab into his chest, and then the last one will go with the head.
Yeah, his body crumbles to the ground, and that is it.
On top of
Yeah, just. Yeah, I don't think he lands on top of it, but it's like a wet slop just on the ground.
Is he bleeding?
Yes. Mostly it's probably your blood.
Oh, it's like when you pop a mosquito.
Yeah,
And like oh.
That's mine. Yep.
I wanted to kill him.
I'll say, oh my gosh, I did it!
Yeah, this is actually like way to go. I think this is the first time I've seen you kill something.
No, this is so surprising. I didn't think that it was possible. I was just like in the back here, I supporting all of you guys. You guys are the real deal.
I mean, I didn't care.
And
It seemed like it'd be all hope.
Little hand, and he's gonna say, "Welcome to the club."
Oh, like big old handshake.
first kill.
First kill. Appreciate it. Okay. Next time, save some more for me.
Oh, yes.
How are you, by the way? Still bleeding? Can I see?
You got me with like a slap. Huh? Yes, I will live. I think though it was just a little. I think you thought that I was bigger than I was because of my like really big. I was very intimidating in that moment, but it's okay. It's okay.
Sure. We'll go with that. He's just gonna. I'm gonna watch you bleed for a minute, and he's just gonna walk away. And just stares, just like admiring his handiwork. And then he's gonna go back to the vampire.
Lift its body.
Yeah.
You're going with the body? Okay. As you start looking through stuff, you notice the head on the ground is mumbling something. Do you get your ear close to it to hear?
No.
It's very soft.
I think it's gross. Get away from it.
It's the dying.
It's like there's a little bit of blood coming out too, so it's like
Dying words. Fascinated with all of this.
It's
You're close.
It's
What does he say?
Well,
I'll see you. And with that, his body starts to deteriorate into mist.
You don't breathe it in.
Look forward to it. This time I'll get to kill you.
And he dissipates.
I hope there is no more after this. And I'll look around into the room that is no doors. It's just blank.
The room that Mac had went in to explore. There's no doors after this one. And all you can see in here is the coffin.
Move the coffin. I'll go move
Yeah.
As you push the coffin, it takes a little bit of time, but you're able to figure it out. It slides a little bit, and you see what looks to be a space recessed underneath the coffin.
What's in it?
You look down,
There's
you can
another
see. You see a few things. You see what looks to be some spell scrolls. You see what looks to be maybe a potion of some sort. A few leather sacks. And what looks to be a very fancy hammock.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm.
May I take the time to identify those things?
You do.
Can we take a run? Yes.
Are you taking rest in this room?
Is this room the best room for us taking a rest? I'm kind of like strapped for the day, you know? I would really like to just.
Must have hit you harder than I thought.
I'm popping a squat and starting to identify.
It's like the 4 magic items. I have these ones. Can't do feet.
If you want, I can lock us in here. Do we want to be locked in here?
Or you could just sit.
I don't know. Like how? Like, what do you mean on an alarm?
It is not a bonus action. That'd be 2 things that I'd have going, and I don't know. Is alarm concentration?
Alarm is not concentration. We just set it up and that lasts for 8 hours.
Awesome.
It is also a ritual, which you have the ability to cast.
But I can't do 2 rituals at the same time. Right? Or can it?
Rituals? I mean,
Alarm's a ritual and identifies a ritual.
you can cast one and then the other.
I have alarm. If you want, I can cast alarm.
You do it!
We all have alarm.
Yeah, we're all alarmed.
Triple alarms. You have one down at the door at the far end. You have one at this door. You have one around the room.
Honestly, that is Elia will go put it at the very end of the hallway.
Awesome.
I'll be. We're taking a long rest.
Yes, I will need several hours to really heal up, I think.
And hit dice. I just get all those back, or half what I use.
Half of what you use on
Okay.
long rest. If we're taking long rest. Are we taking long rest?
What about my temporary decrease in my hit points from vampire bite?
After a long rest, it comes back.
I do want to remind you guys that if we take too long to get back to my base camp, my friends will steal my stuff.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
it sounds like you don't have great friends.
We have 3 days, right?
Okay, no, they would assume I was dead. It would be great of them to steal my stuff.
Well, then
The
why don't we
training
just
was
let them steal your
today.
stuff?
Well, this is a dead end, right? So we have to go back the way that we came?
Yeah, I guess.
We do, yes. We'll run into them.
Are they still waiting there? Can you extend your 3-day warranty?
They went back to the camp.
There's your camp.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
don't
3
know
days?
where the camp is. I'm lost. It's for the DM to decide, really.
Sorry.
What's a DM?
Like Carpe Diem.
You knew it was outside the cave or mine, whatever it is. It was like around outside. You're probably
Isn't
camping.
the most dangerous area of the mine in the boss room.
In the boss room. They actually had gathered the other weapons and they're just heading out now.
So
Clarence was the only one. He was the intern. Everyone else was like super OP.
Poor Clarence.
No, it's outside the mine. And it's your classic camp. You're probably camping on someone else's property though.
Yeah, it's Reds.
yeah, well, it's BLM land. So
He's not BML land anymore. Well, if we are taking a long rest, I'm gonna make sure all my stuff's back. And I'll say,
Don't give yourself stuff quite yet, just in case something happens.
okay, fair enough. So we will wait until it is an official long rest has taken. Has anyone looked at the spell scrolls?
Opal was doing identifying everything, so I was
Okay.
about to talk about what
Oh.
they are.
Do that then first, and then we can chat them all.
So, Opal, you found 3 spell scrolls. One is a spell scroll of Conjure Minor Elementals. One is a spell scroll of Dispel Magic. And the last one is a spell scroll of Magic Mouth.
Mac knows nothing of this, but
The potion turns out to be a potion of mind reading.
so
That's,
you drink it and you can read people's minds,
Yes.
or do you give it to the
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you have to,
You have to
flip in
convince them,
rates, and then you can hear what their thoughts are. They're just broadcasting them. Maybe. I don't know. That's just what the thing says. I'm just reading it off the book. I haven't done any research on these. Sweet. And the leather sacks contain in total between around 10,000 silver pieces and 9,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
Wow.
giving that up.
I mean, it's probably better. Any monetary value go to the owner.
So everybody but Red.
I'm kidding. It is a joke.
Consider it your payment for clearing out my mind.
Yeah.
Well, but I killed the guy, so does that mean I get the biggest portion?
You can go sit before you.
What? Look,
He did 12 damage and he feels like he's got some big bridges.
let us just divide it even. That is the best.
So, yeah, there's 1,000 silver pieces, or 10,000 silver pieces, 9,000 gold pieces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus Adelaide, but Adelaide has enough money to.
Yeah, Adelaide doesn't matter.
She won't know. So 10,000 and 10,000?
10,000 and 9,000.
9,000.
So basically, in monetary value, you have 10,000 gold pieces. Because 10,000
Oh, yes.
silver pieces is equal to 1,000 gold pieces.
Alright, so if we got 10,000
It's 10,000 gold.
2,000 gold each.
Give it to you.
Wow.
Would it
That's
be
a
all right?
craft.
That's nice
Yeah.
because Mac is fresh out of money. To pay for a leg.
Ren, you've never seen this much money in your life.
No, I
Um,
haven't.
Like, the most that you'd ever seen in your little village was like 5 silver pieces.
Yeah,
And you're doing pretty good.
it's like a stone piece.
Yeah.
I owe you something. How much money do I owe you?
I don't remember. I just assumed you paid me back.
So this is why adventurers do like the adventuring, you know? This must be what it's worth.
All the money? Yes.
500 gold.
Why do you think that, like, you know, creatures like a vampire, like, why does he need the money in the first place?
We
Well,
need
he
to
did
divide
say he was
the-
hired by somebody.
Well, but to just sit here? Isn't the point of having money to, like, I don't know,
I was about to
use
get
it?
there, but I'm just letting people talk.
Well, maybe it was like a nest egg for his vampire kids, his vampire spawn, if you will.
Maybe his retirement. Maybe we're just stealing his retirement.
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, he had to like. He still had to like order food now and then.
Maybe this is the money from his victims.
That too.
He's here to lure more victims in.
So, what is that, like, little hammer thing that you found?
Yeah.
Is that what we came here for?
You identify to be Whelm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it took me a second. Well, that's the head of the.
Do you pick it up, Faith? I guess you technically have to touch it. After a little bit, you hold it up. It says, "Hey, what are you doing here? What are you holding me like that for? You ain't a dwarf. I can tell, I can smell it. Your beard's not nearly long enough."
You're right, man. We're here to return you to the dwarves.
"Oh, perfect! Then I can get back to my real job, killing goblins. You guys out here killing goblins? Well, if you are, I can help you out. I'm pretty good at it. Like what I do.
Party. Who would you
Shame, shame, shame. Big shame.
who would you like to be wielded by?
Well, most of the time, it's only dwarves for me. I'm a dwarf through and through. I love dwarves. I love mining. I love the mines. I love the ore. I love hammers. I am a hammer. Kind of makes sense.
Yourself.
And I especially love dwarves. But I really hate giants and goblins. Are you a giant?
No.
I could tell. You're not tall enough. Are you a goblin? I could tell you're not short enough. Ha, see? I know things. I can see everything around me.
And only Opal's hearing this, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just talking to myself.
Hopefully you feel right. Well, seeing that there's no dwarves around here, do you promise to be a blood brother to the dwarves?
No such promises.
Well, then I can't let you wield me. Goodbye.
Then he explodes.
Well, who can make a blood promise to a hammer?
Blood.
Well, maybe you could, but he likes dwarves. I mean, the hammer likes dwarves.
I mean, I'm the closest size to a dwarf.
That's true. Are you okay with killing goblins and giants?
You have to ask.
No, I do not.
I don't think we should give back the hammer. I was gonna keep quiet about that. I'm scared.
Well, that is a good point. You were just possessed.
So what?
Maybe the hammer can prevent
Hammer's
per-
supposed to kill
possession.
things.
The hammer does want to kill things, yes, right?
Great sword. Great sword. Come here.
My Dragon's bones! Can you just give me to someone that can kill with me?
Kill him with me.
Kill with me!
Thank you.
But, remind you, I prefer dwarves. So if there's a dwarf first, we'll go with them. Are you guys, here's a question for you, lady. Do you like protecting dwarves?
Me?
Yeah. I mean, it could just be you guys in general.
Well, of course, I protect everyone. Unless.
Everyone? Even goblins and giants?
Big mistake, Opal. You should not have said that.
I don't know about this.
The wielder, I have my own.
Can you pass me to someone I can actually... it's been great talking to you, but I think we just can't see eye to eye.
Pass me.
You're like... yeah, you'd be a little more against goblins. Does that make sense?
Would you like a bloodthirsty wielder?
Depends. Are they thirsty for goblin blood?
They are thirsty for any blood. So probably yes.
Another one that won't pick. I hate that. Can we just stick to goblins and giants, people?
If, say, this friend were used it on anyone, you would not approve.
No, that's fine. As long as it's just not dwarves. If you go up against dwarf, I probably would explode in your hands.
Wonderful.
That's like super messed up.
Um,
I love dwarves. Did I say that?
yes.
Okay.
Now, Ren or Red or Elia, what are your thoughts? Again, it's a blood oath.
I do not think that I could even lift that.
Alright, so not
I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't know if that looks way too heavy for me.
you already have a
I think the best one suited for this could be either Ren, but I don't know what he prefers, or our friend Mac here.
I think it should just go to Mac. I mean,
Yes.
I think
when in
Mac-
doubt.
I do think that I am not strong, but I also know that I'm good at making blood oaths.
I think you're a little too good. I think you're a little blood oath happy. So I think
Hey, give me that skinny kid. I can beef him up.
he's already taken by a spear and now dragon. So he's pretty busy. He can't commit.
Can't commit.
That guy sucks. He just seems super happy. I don't know. I'd make him a dwarf right here on the spot if I could. Just one blood oath. It's that easy.
With that, you
You would make me a dwarf?
Maybe. We'll find out. I've never actually had to do this. Usually it's just dwarves that hold me. This is the first time there hasn't been a dwarf in the party. I usually just don't talk to people who aren't dwarves.
question is first what is the race of the person you are trying to kill?
That's a good question. I didn't ask that.
What's Matt going after? Is it a human, a dwarf? Human. Alright. Human. And do you have a special ability to keep people warm and at bay of diseases or curses or yada yada?
Let me think.
Particularly curses. One that's really, really old. Ancient.
I'm really good at like seeing around me. Like I'm actually
Really good at
pretty.
seeing.
I'm pretty good. He doesn't have eyes. I really got a good natural sense of direction.
The weapon of warning?
I really stick to the line.
I think he's got like magnetic properties, so he like knows which way's north.
He's always knows which way to move.
I'm just seeing if there's any perks
Yeah.
that help with deciding.
No, I think that's about it. I can do this cool shockwave thing where I, like blow up the ground around me, but that's really it.
Alright, I think it's
I mean,
majority
sounds
vote. Matt.
fun.
I think it shall be yours unless the hammer says otherwise.
Are you ready for a blood oath?
What's the blood oath?
You're going to become a dwarf. Are you like touching the hammer so he can talk to you?
Yeah.
You ready to become a dwarf?
Can
We'll find out.
I
Fuck, well, maybe.
maybe? He has to be a bunny.
Sorry. Can I insight check this?
Yeah, you
Look
can.
in to see if he can actually turn me into a dwarf.
Yeah, sure. Make any check you want.
If you wish not to become a dwarf, then I'm pretty sure Ren would love to be a dwarf.
Oh, I never said that.
Well,
And
you're
he's-
voluntold.
He's just here for the blood oath.
Oh, do we have to make a blood oath at all? Why can't we just take the hammer with us?
You can, just if you want, wield the hammer. Attune to it, basically. He won't only attune to dwarves. So if you want to hold it, he has to make you into a dwarf. By whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it.
We do not have to use it. We can just like carry it, you know?
Yeah, but I'll make an exception if you guys come across any goblins or giants. I will say that. I just really hate them. Next time we run into a dwarf, though, you gotta get me over to him, dude. I gotta get back to my people.
How heavy is that?
Or like, pretty
Do you hand it over to Red? Test out?
I mean, sure. He ain't changing them yet.
What's your strength score? Like an 8? It's pretty heavy for you, man.
More than 20 pounds.
More than 20 pounds.
So I was checking. Yeah, I do not want this.
It's a warhammer, guys. It's not like a maul, but it's pretty heavy.
I mean, what we have just to restate, and I'm not.
Dwarves are stout.
Okay. Just to restate, we do have to return this. We can't keep this, right?
Yes.
So there's no point. I mean, if it's gonna help me bloody some people up, then maybe I want to use it. But
Well, he's particular. He only likes goblins and
Well, I can kill other things.
okay.
It's like whatever.
Yes. He just has a type.
Well, you guys keep discussing this. I am going to lay down and sleep
Where do you sleep?
in the room, in the coffin.
I just want to know.
Head right there.
Just want to make sure. Like, what's going? Where's your?
I'll find a.
by the way, the vampire said he was gonna see us soon. So
What does that mean?
I don't know.
If we well, if maybe we did not stake him or poison him with garlic.
Maybe we go push his little coffin into the lava
Oh.
pit sands.
Yes.
I can just light it on fire.
I like that idea.
Do we feel like that will solve? What does that mean? That's so cryptic. Why would he give us like a cryptic thing like that?
Because he's evil. Because he wants us to worry. Because he wants to freak you out.
I just want to go to
Do you want to hear
sleep.
those stories?
Oh, sure.
Can we stop talking about that vampire? And start talking more about me.
Gets the crap.
Cracks the ground. What the heck was that for? I was just making my point.
Hey, ask the Hammer if he's ever like had that happen where the vampire says, "I'll be back."
Oh yeah, what do you know about this vampire?
Oh, Stenmir? Don't listen to him. He's whatever.
Would you want to kill him?
No, we have history.
Was he a goblin once too?
No,
Oh,
Was he
I
a dwarf?
apologize, a dwarf.
he wasn't a dwarf.
He was a dwarf. That's what I
That's so sick. I didn't know it. He wielded me against my better judgment. I let him. He said, "Hey, I'm a dwarf." I believed him.
I thought you said you had really sense to me, Andy.
What if I said I'm a dwarf?
No, I can tell. I can hear
With
it.
the fuzzy hands giving it away?
No, he actually was a dwarf, but he's also a vampire. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
He was really tall and lanky.
No, that just happens after he turns into a vampire. That's like vampirism. It does that to your bones.
Weird.
Is that what he told you?
I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Well, it's like, trust me, I'm a dwarf. My bones are elongated.
Don't worry, I got certified in dwarf identification.
Oh, okay, that's a different character. I was like, what if someone spoke dwarf?
That's pretty good.
Can I speak dwarf?
Oh,
Speak dwarvish? Do you say something to him in dwarvish? What do you say? He's just like, I speak dwarvish.
Like, who said that? Something about dwarvish. Was that Alina or was it you? Oh yeah, I speak dwarf.
She speaks, or he, what is he? They, he speaks dwarvish?
I do. I'm speaking of dwarvish.
Oh my gosh! And he'll change over to dwarvish. And it's like, finally someone who can speak the correct tongue around here. You know how long I've had to say things in common? It's awful.
Yeah. Totally awful. Is he gonna let me wield you or not?
You want to become a dwarf?
No.
Sorry.
Smack.
You can do that. I can't feel anything unless, little guy. It's just what it is.
Maybe we should just leave him here.
no, we have to take him with.
I saw that.
Anyway,
Yes,
I'm
love
going to
this thing.
sleep now.
All right. I should probably get to sleep too.
I'm gonna find a little corner. And I'll huddle in the little corner.
Carry the camera. I'm not going to wield him, but I will carry him.
So, since you speak dwarvish, are you ready to cite the 1,000 songs of battle before resting for the night, as is tradition? Don't worry, I'll start. Whoa! Fight!
Only one that can hear it.
He's
Who's
gonna
gonna
put the hammer on the ground and he's gonna stand next to it.
I will fight. And you put him down so that way you don't have to listen to him.
Yeah.
What else are you guys doing? Are you doing anything else before you rest?
Wait, are we doing something with the coffin? Are you lighting it on fire? We don't have a fire. Or is it cold? It's really cold in here. It's like a cave.
It's like lukewarm. I need some water. in my throat. Whelm is wrecking me.
That is true. I will let the party decide what to do with the
Burn it! Burn it! Burn it!
Put on fire and close the door and lock it, and we shall be good.
So we're sleeping in the hallway?
No, I think we push it out into the hallway. And
And
we
if they don't-
are in this.
Okay.
How far do you guys push it?
I still think that everyone should push it into the sand.
Let's
You guys can.
I mean, how long's the hallway? Like 60 feet?
60 feet?
90 feet? 100 feet?
It's like 60 feet. 60, 80 feet. It'll take you a little bit, but you can definitely do it before you rest.
we'll be having enough
That's
time.
right. Don't act like you're gonna be doing any of the work.
Has anyone opened up the coffin?
I thought that's where we found all of the stuff.
No, it was underneath it. It wasn't in the coffin.
Well, then Elia will open the coffin.
Good, because as you start pushing, you notice it seems a little heavier than it used to be when you first opened it. You see a body inside.
Is it his?
Open. Was it already open?
It was closed.
No, because we just said, move the coffin, move the coffin. So we just moved the coffin.
Then move the
Let's
coffin.
burn it! Burn it right now! You can't come back with the body's burned.
His like,
And
but it's the vampire again. You notice that he does seem a little more dwarfish with his this close. He looks a little more dwarfish.
We must hurry or else the hammer will hear. I say that really quiet.
Is there anything wooden I could form into a stake?
Probably.
Drive
The hammer?
The hammer's not wooden.
Not even the handle of it?
Nope.
I'll rip off pieces to the coffin. Use my got a dagger.
Okay.
Turn into a stake. I'm gonna use the hammer to pound that stake in his heart.
Oh no! Oh. Sedmir. He was a dwarf.
Oh wait, you just
Oh no!
He's already dead. What are you mourning?
He wasn't. Well, he was undead, but
So he was dead.
look,
And we killed him.
I know,
You should
and
make
it's
the
good
dwarf-
because he actually did kill dwarves,
let
with
the dwarf die.
and it was really awful. But it's just hard. It's hard to see them all go. Any kind of dwarf. It just can't let it go. He just sobs a little bit.
Mac has no sympathy.
I'll say what I said and just like, oh, he got to die the dwarf before he turned back into the full vampire.
With that, you guys push his staked body into the boiling water. And you can take a long rest now. Let's do a quick break.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are for sure getting a long rest?
Yes.
Why do we check the coffin?
Just figured I'd check. I didn't want you guys to have to fight him again. Technically, that's what could have happened. Like, you guys would have been in your long rest, and you just would have popped out and be like, dinner time again.
That's crazy.
But, not that. That was good that you guys checked.
I mean, even if we haven't checked, we pushed him in the lava. Would that have...
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, the stake was the heart, so.
Maybe a stake doesn't even do it. We'll find out.
We did extra insurance in the mud lava and with the stake in the
And that wool hammer was pretty, sad.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. He was pretty distraught. Okay, can you take us to break, McKay, or tell me what button?
Yes, I can do it.
Oh! Yeah, you can take us there. Brandon, do you need to... All right, we're back, everybody. So happy to have you all here again. You guys got your long rest?
Oh, I need to get some of my hit dice back. I didn't do any of my stuff.
So I was coloring.
I used 5. So do I round up or round down? With hit dice.
You can do whatever you want.
Can I just
Did
have
you
full
use it as a long rest?
Yep, there's a long rest.
Oh wait, but do we regain like a certain amount of hit dice? Is that what you're asking?
Well, no, so I used up some hit dice, but you only get half your hit dice back on a long rest.
Oh,
Right?
that's right.
And I used 5, and I was wondering if I had to round up or round down for how many hit dice to get back.
I was at 50.
Round down. We just round down for everything.
I was at 51.
So I get 2 hit dice back?
What?
So this whole.
For your hit dice? Your hit dice?
No.
Your hit points?
Help me.
You took a long rest, so you get everything besides hit dice all the way back.
Confused.
I'll help you. Is that okay?
I used all these last night.
You use all those, so you get half of them back.
What?
So you'd get your level 8, so you get 4 d10s back. Mhm.
4, right? That's a 7.
Yeah, you have 7, but you have 8 hit dice in total. Unless you want your d6 back for one of
No.
you won't you get 8 hit dice in total. Just one happens to be a d6 because of your sorcerer level. All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Indeed.
We have to jump back across.
That's right.
I can't fly this time.
You just took a long rest.
I can fly.
You can fly, but you would be using up your fly this early.
I don't want to, but we need people die.
How far across is it?
Die.
You should just fly everyone across. I think we should not even worry about jumping or
90 feet.
I think we do it for 10
Get from one
minutes.
end to the other.
We could tie some ropes together.
I'm strong, but I don't want to be as strong.
Secure it to something. The door.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Hey, you know who else can help? Oh, yeah.
Elia can probably help.
And oh yeah, why didn't you just
I can
go?
do half, and you can do the other half.
She can send everyone across, right? Except for herself.
Yes.
So everyone except yourself across.
I got you. I'll carry you.
Most likely. So how are you guys doing this? What's the plan? Opal, just so you know, you probably could get every single one across with only 1 minute for your fly time.
Yeah,
It's only
so-
1 minute.
So why don't we just have Elia teleport everyone across, and then Opal can just
Take her.
take
Take
her.
Elia.
Yeah.
Are you good with that, Elia?
Sure. We can do
Alright.
that.
Mark your guys' stuff off. You guys can just do that.
Oh, it says 1 minute right there.
You guys get everyone across the sand pit. Even 9, the flesh golem. He's still with you. He's yours.
Oh yeah.
We forgot about him in the initiative. That's the only reason. All right. Okay. Where are you guys heading?
In the direction. But we're gonna go. Oh, I don't know. Get rent stuff.
If you guys want to head outside, you can. Look for red stuff.
We have to pass the sleep.
Yes. That seems like that would be the next place. That was the only offshoot that you guys saw on this. Like from
Right.
the path you guys took.
If we leave and come back,
We have to
we have to answer another question.
Maybe.
I say yes.
So we've got someone. We got to from Boston here going into. I mean, we've got 2 more days. Why don't you just keep going?
What do you think? Yes, all right. Onward.
All right, so you guys head back all the way to the Sphinx.
Mhm.
Brent, just so you know, there's a Sphinx guarding the entrance. One of your cronies had answered the question. You can't really remember what it was, but he let you in. She let you in, I should say. The Gyno Sphinx sits there, kind of in the water again as you guys walk past. It's like, hey, how'd it go?
It went great. I got to stab somebody.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Question: if we leave, when we come back, do we have to answer another question, or is it like a one and we have permanent entry here?
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe. Depends. How good are you answering questions?
I mean, I got your first one. Lickety split, didn't I?
That wasn't a question. That was a riddle.
Oh.
I like riddles.
Well,
How good are you
that's
answering?
Riddles are questions.
Are they?
Yes.
Usually they are. What am I?
Yeah.
You got the riddle.
No. Maybe. Should it be? I'm kind of trying to workshop another one because my last one I kind of used on you guys. So I have to come up with something new quick if you guys have to head out.
Well,
I miss you guys. It's been fun hanging out for, like the 3 minutes we've got to talk.
what? We're not leaving quite yet, but I just want you to know if we left, we might, we have to come back in. We've got some guys on the other side that need to know that we're still, need to know that this guy's still alive.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I saw them pass yesterday. They seemed like they were, a little bit somber in spirit, but they were relatively put together.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't looking that close.
Poor Clarence. Okay, next door. Which one are we taking now?
You got one to the... You did the one?
Did we make it across the
Yeah.
lava?
Opal and Elia just run resources to guys get everyone ferried across.
I would have done something so she doesn't have to burn a resource, but
Oh.
Oh, yeah?
What would you have done?
I'll cast Dimension Door.
Ah.
I'll take me and Eliab across.
Okay.
And she can.
So I don't have
Perfect.
to use it.
So you don't have
That
to
way
use
you
your
can
fly.
still have your.
Yeah, because that would have been nice for this, right? All right.
Yep, so you guys had gone prior to this to the right. Now you have straight past the Sphinx or to the left of the Sphinx.
Shall we go to the left? Save center for last?
Yes.
Yes. Ren, did you have to answer a riddle for this Sphinx too?
Yeah, but I didn't do it. I wasn't really paying attention. I was feeding Donnie while they were doing that.
No.
Did
Yes.
they get it right?
Yeah.
Like first try?
They must have.
Because
Otherwise, we'd be dead.
Clarence
But
was really
I-
smart. Was really smart.
Clarence was really smart.
Like-
What he lacked in physical prowess, he made up in mental aptitude.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, you guys are going to go to the right.
The left?
Yes.
The left, I meant.
So do you think that they are all kind of just, like this, where we each have to pick a path and each path will have one of these, items?
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, 3 artifacts, 3 waves, we got 1.
All right.
Hmm.
As you guys walk down this hallway, remember this section of the dungeon is covered in a foot of water, just so you know.
Ew.
Eventually, who's at the front?
Someone who can see in the dark.
Ren.
Ren can-
Well,
well,
Ren can't see in the dark.
Donnie
If
can.
it's dark, Elia would have just cast Dancing lights.
Yeah.
You guys are having like a rave party in here. I always think of dancing lights as that. They're like strobe lights.
Squints, squints, squints.
They have a little bit of boot bass to them. Anyways, yeah. So who's at the front though? That's the real question.
If there's lights, Mac will be at the front.
Mac will be at the front. Sweet.
I want to say Elia would probably be up at the front too, since she cast actually.
I will be towards the middle. The safest location.
All right. I need Mac and Elia to make dexterity saving throws,
Right.
as no one was checking the floor ahead of them.
That's good.
Wait, I'm the traps guy. I could have been doing that.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Dexterity saving throws?
Yeah.
That's a 14?
A 14.
Yes.
What'd you get, Elia?
3.
You guys are talking, and you see both Elia and Mac just plummet into the water. Whoosh!
Oh no, are you guys okay?
How...
Are we okay?
Can you swim?
Can I use my reaction to add a d4?
Hey!
Failed dexterity
Mac,
saving
Mac
throw?
can because he has a floaty wooden leg.
It's metal.
It's not
Oh,
now.
dang, that is-
And it's going to make it even heavier.
Okay, that makes it an 18.
Okay. Mac almost falls in. Falls in and grabs the lip and is able to hold himself up. Elia, you go down and down. Wow. It feels like it's deep. You look up and you're about 10 feet deep underwater.
Is
not
it
good.
like a ledge, or can I swim up?
Yeah, you can swim up. It's just a 10-foot deep.
Plummet into water?
Yeah, it's like a swimming pool. You just didn't see it there because you were, it's a little dark. Not paying attention.
All right.
That's all it is. Though it does look like you guys have, a little ways that you'd have to swim across to get to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, Elia probably comes up sputtering and spitting. Just be like,
Oh, like all of us now have to swim?
Well, depends on if you want to just try to jump across, but someone would have to check how far the other side is. But for those who can swim, you can just probably swim. There's nothing special about it. It's just water.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, I guess we decided that Elia didn't have to breathe underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago.
Opal can
Breathing
swim,
is
but
more comfortable than not, though. Your body's still set up to try to act as human as possible.
Opal can swim, just not with your arm around.
Okay, who's going to swim across first?
Mac will do it.
Mac will do it? Okay. All right, Mac. Give me an athletics check.
No problem.
Well, that's happening. Like, light on a rock and throw it down.
26.
26. It's only 10 feet away. So it's not even that far. It's 10 feet down, 10 feet across. You're there. You're like, oh,
It's not that far. It's only 10 feet.
right, jump it.
That's
So,
funny.
with my rock,
I just imagine him just, all right, here we go. Pump.
Yeah, it does like a dive into it and just hits his head.
like, if there's a switch or a button or a treasure or something at the bottom.
From the light that you can see, it doesn't look like there's anything in this pit, but that's a good thought. Keep that in mind.
So is it, so we're like in a hallway.
Yeah.
And the pit's just in the center.
Yeah. From the what looks like maybe at some point this was like a pit trap.
That filled up with water.
It filled up with water, and the whatever maybe was at the bottom of this to trap people. It's no more. It's just a pit.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. As you guys keep going down, the hallway turns like a 45-degree angle to your guys' right, and you can see a series of copper-colored metal plates line the walls of the path before you.
I'm gonna do a perception check for traps.
Okay, make a perception check.
Zero. Yeah, 8. Guys, I think there's more water ahead.
You do, like I said earlier, you see these copper metal plates that line the walls here, and you haven't seen that anywhere else. It's not like towards the bottom of them, they have a little bit of like patina, the green patina that copper gets, but the rest of it's
Oh, yeah.
patina. That's a normal word to use, right?
Never once heard that in my life.
Thanks, Brandon.
That part. Nerds.
Patina. Yeah, those look a little sketch, but they're just plates.
I tried.
So, Ren, what brought you to like the vigils and then to like this like cult thing? You know?
Well, the vigils. Well, I'm using them for information. Not using, collaborating with them. How's that?
Well, I'm totally using them, so I totally get it.
Yeah, I'm using them. Mostly just a network information. My family's kind of dying of a curse. I need to break it. So.
Oh, that sounds so terrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he knows all about the curses.
Really?
What? Well, not. I don't know anything about like curses per se.
Just got cursed.
But well, yes, I just got cursed, but I don't know anything about them.
What is the nature of your curse?
Oh well, I can't play any music anymore.
Oh. Okay.
It's terrible. I used to be the best. I am still the best, but no one can hear it.
That's why he does the cheap magic tricks.
They're not
And
cheap.
why'd you get cursed?
Oh well, I didn't choose to be cursed. The the big guy who is like, below. I think he's like the right hand man of like you guys call the god Vena. Is that right? I don't know. Like, her like right hand dude. He's got like a real pride thing and whatnot, and so he didn't like to lose to me.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. That blows.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go, my word. How did Red feel about
Working with someone named Venny. If it's Vena's and the first of them, that
I don't
Really
think
care?
you made that connection.
oh
Well, I mean, right hand man
It's a loose term.
in the nine hells. Can you really have a right hand man? We do our best with what we got.
well, they are. I mean, right hand man. They stick to it.
Yeah, Asmodeus.
They're
It's just
Hey, are you guys still walking forward?
I think so.
Mac is not moving forward.
Who's wearing metal armor by chance?
Yeah.
I know Opal is. You're leather.
I don't know if I'm looking at you. What is your AC?
Weird.
How's your AC?
As a barbarian, you don't have armor.
You don't have to know. You actually.
You can. You don't have to.
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else is really. Are you wearing
Alaya
armor?
is metal.
Alaya,
Alaya is wearing elven chainmail.
that would count. I after about 20 feet, you guys would notice that your armor seems kind of starting to get uncomfortably warm. Like you're sweating a little bit.
What about our weapons?
That polyester.
As for your weapons, who here has metal weapons on them? Yes.
Yes?
Your gun.
Yes, it's on my belt.
It's okay. It's still on you.
Great sword, javelins, handouts, spears, the hammer. Should
I
wear
would
that
think
thing.
my javelin is metal.
Yeah. If you are metal or holding metal, it seems to be like you don't notice it as much with like just holding the weapon. The weapons are starting to get a little warm, even the magical ones.
Guys, it's getting hot in here.
Do you think it has anything to do with these plates?
Plates?
Maybe. Copper plates get small.
It could be.
Shall we hustle them off?
Maybe if we maybe if we run really quickly.
You just go on run for it.
Not me, I'm waiting for someone else to run for it first.
I'm going to try and take longer steps because I don't want to overheat by walking faster.
Okay.
I want to sweat, yeah.
You notice that as you step, each step seems to grow the heat with your armor to the point where it's close to becoming unbearable, about 30 feet into this hallway.
Okay, I'm going to turn around.
As you step back, it slowly dissipates.
It gets hotter as we keep going. Oh.
It's the
And-
armor and the weapons that are getting hot, not necessarily the air.
Not necessarily the air. It's like anything made out of metal, from what you can tell.
How's Elia doing?
About 30 feet.
Hurt? Probably. I don't know.
She seems about the same state as Opal is, but getting that far. You didn't get far enough to take any damage, though it does seem like this is an 80-foot long hallway, and you only got about 30 feet until it kind of got to where it was almost about to start hurting.
There's still water on the floor.
Yes.
Mac is going to. He's
1
going
foot of water.
Well, Mac's only 3. She's 3'3", and he's not wearing armor. He just wants to know. He's going to take his a dagger, and he's going to hold it in the water and move forward 30 feet again, and just see what the temperature is like in the water with his dagger.
The water?
Like the temperature of the dagger in the water.
Okay. It does still get hot. As you
Okay.
can-
The water's having no effect.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, like, it helps dissipate the heat, but it is heating constantly
Right.
as you go forward.
Okay, then I'll come back. So the water probably is not going to help. We either need to find a. Oh, wait! We can be teleported, can't we?
Unless it's like mega hot, like it keeps getting hotter and hotter, and we just get incinerated.
Yeah, that would be pretty rough.
Oh, boy,
Um,
no.
Dispel magic?
How do gold coins and things like that handle? Because all of us have.
The coins are getting a little hot, too.
Oh, no.
All of our thousands of gold that we just got.
Detect magic?
Who picked up those scrolls, by the way?
I picked up everything.
Okay. Just making sure someone has it written down.
I didn't write anything down. Ah!
Should have write it down.
Well, the spell.
It does seem like there's some magical effect affecting each one of these plates going down.
Yes.
What happens if I were to, like, say, use a cantrip and try to hit one of these metal plates?
Scrolls.
Scrolls?
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic, conjure minor elementals, and magic mouth.
And then there was a potion of
Mind.
mine.
Minor what?
What happens if
Minor
I
elementals.
Elemental.
what happens if I take one of my cards and throw a magic card at it to do 1d4 damage on these little plates?
It just kind of bounces off.
It was mouth wet.
Was his mouth wet?
It was mouth
Magic
wet.
mouth.
Magic mouth. Oh no.
Sorry.
Real thing. Was his mouth wet? No.
Mac is going to.
Right.
No. He is going to take off. He's not wearing metal armor. He's going to take off his metal weapons and kind of leave them with Opal.
Sure. You're just going to take off all your metal stuff.
Yeah, he's going to take one dagger with him. He's going to wrap it in an extra shirt he has. Just so he doesn't have to touch it. It's top. And he's going to run all the way down to the other side of the room just to see how hot things get and what's kind of on the other side. So we could potentially teleport and not be incinerated as soon as we can.
Ren can tag along. You can leave his spear behind.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Potion of
Ren's going to tag along. I think the only thing you have that's metal on you is your
Yeah.
spear.
Or my flask.
Your
blast.
flask is metal.
Okay, I don't want to leave that.
Literally called an iron flask.
But your mom's cold.
Like, stainless steel. Yeah, that's true. It kind of equals out.
You could come in there.
It cures the curse.
You just have to keep him in a little incubator.
Oh no. Okay, potion of what?
Potion.
Can you,
Mine.
Ren, Red would not know this, but this is just a question as a player for you. Can you can get inside your little thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
On top of 10, but we can take it all.
All right. So both of you start running down there. Yeah. You don't notice anything about yourselves. You do notice, however, at the 50-foot mark, about halfway, a little over, the wrappings around the metal start to burn through, and you're going to take 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Are you keeping to push forward?
I am going to turn around, chuck my knife back, and keep going.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys, you
When
take
did you throw it?
50 feet!
50.
70.
Yep, you guys run all the way down to the end of the hallway, and you don't see anything wrong. As soon as you get to the end, it opens up into about 30-foot by 30-foot space, and from what you can tell, there's a stairway heading out here leading up.
Okay, but the plates end.
The plates end; they're not in this room.
Okay.
At that moment, we need to roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
The plates that
The plates come alive and attack you. Do we want to save this for next time?
Yeah.
No. It's only
It's
9.
9 o'clock.
We did the vampire quick. We could do this one quick.
True.
If you let me re-roll, yes.
This would probably be. Can you be surprised? I don't think both.
I cannot be.
I think that was Venny. I think you can. I think it's Opal who
I can't.
can't be surprised because you have the elite feet.
No. Because I have feral instinct. Let me double check that.
Yeah, double check that. Oh, this is the wrong book. I need the monster. Manuel. Is that the way you say it?
Monster
Manuel.
Manuel.
Monster Manuel.
If you are surprised at the beginning of combat and aren't incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn. But only if you enter a rage before doing anything else on that turn. Easy enough to do.
So
And I can't do my freedom of jumping. That's
so it doesn't give you. They don't get. You're in that surprise round, or how's it work?
Yeah, I think that's what we decided, right?
yeah.
Oh, you have advantage. Did you know that you have advantage on initiative rolls?
Yeah.
Sick.
Can I have that?
It's pretty nice.
Well, we are at the other end of a hall, and it is.
+3.
Y'all should teleport down and bring my stuff.
I don't want to get cooked.
You won't. The plate's end. Help! I don't have any weapons. I can't stab anything.
This
You got your leg.
Oh, you did. I forgot about that.
You have a wooden leg.
We're gonna have to roll for some damage.
Whoops.
Goodness. I can't. I feel like.
That was a mistake on me, but you would have been taking damage. From me.
I feel like if that had been the case, I would have, instead of turning around and checking my knife, I would have just turned around and not continued onward. But we can roll it if you want.
I'll reduce the damage from what it would actually fully
You
be
forgot.
because I forgot that was
Okay.
on my bad. But you are supposed to take damage if you're touching metal and down the hallway.
Yeah.
So
Did you leave your axe?
I left everything. Everything. I don't have it. Everything's metal.
How heavy is your axe?
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I have hand axes.
No, don't you have like a big old? Oh, it's a sword.
Great sword.
How heavy
that's
is your great?
23 points of damage. And that's
I don't have any of my great sword.
just so you know that is reduced.
After being reduced is crazy.
So
6 pounds. Okay.
Can I reroll?
I need a roll for these guys.
Pretty roll.
I might be able to bring longer small ones, depending on what Chase says with the greatsword. I might be able to grab it. It'll take me a minute though.
That's my alarm going off. Sorry. Oh, I rolled the same thing for all of them, so it's good to know. All right, 25 to 20.
Oh, I haven't even rolled.
I got a 21.
All done.
Did you roll nat 22, McKay?
I did, and I got 23.
I got a nat 20 with a 21.
A nat 20. You got 23?
If you're
23.
you're 3.
Oh,
So everyone's on the
26.
other end of the hallway.
and, yeah. So me and
Can I
Elia.
reroll?
What are you going to give me? I can't argue with that. If you can re-roll this one time.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, had you rolled before I called and said roll initiative, or
I rolled out.
I don't know about that. All right.
You said yes, then questioned. Too late.
Okay.
That's my one reroll.
25 to 20.
How about that? One reroll.
26!
26.
I got a
Oh, wait, doesn't we get. What do we get with Opal standing right next to us?
Plus 3.
Plus 3? I got a 24.
Let's see. I got a 25.
You did not, Ren. You're on the other end of the hallway.
Oh,
I forgot.
You're good. Unless you actually got 25 all on your own, then that would have been awesome. But
I got 22 all on my own.
That's still pretty good.
they do still get their.
If you did not have let me roll, I would have had it. Sorry. 11.
Wow.
Because I got a nat.
All right, so 26 for Red, and then
25.
24 for Elia. 25 for Opal.
Unless you don't want to count the reroll. Then I have an 11.
You can.
You can have
It's
an
fine.
11.
You can.
No, let me be honest. It's an 11.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Ed, Elia.
No. If Adelaide's with us, she can give people advantage. Boom. There you go. Keep your 20.
I don't think she is technically with you guys anymore. I think we're having her.
She would have been talking to his face.
She's back camping with my guy.
Yeah, she's chilling with them. All right. Red, Elia, anyone else above? Oh, Ren.
Feet that lets me do that. Oh, that's dog.
All right. 20 to 15.
17.
17.
There's no if you roll a 1, re-roll. Oh,
If you're halfling.
God.
Mac for 17. 15 to 10. Opal was 11. I think that's it.
Yes. 1 plus 7 is 8 plus 3 is 11.
All right. Out of the corner, on the same side that the hallway came from, you see a secret door open, Ren and Matt. And 8 ghouls pile out, chasing you.
Ghouls?
Rules.
Yeah.
Great.
And this is a surprise round. How does your thing work? I don't know if I understand it.
She just gets to act normally. There's no surprise round for her.
So she's acting this round.
Yeah.
You get to go first then.
Okay.
You see 8 ghouls running at you.
Are they coming from the room that they're in or in
Yes.
the hallway?
Not from the hallway.
Okay.
There's a secret door in this room that
I see.
opened
Okay.
up, and they're piling in.
I understand. Okay.
Okay. I'm going into a rage. That's the condition on which I get to act normally. And without a weapon, I guess I'm just going up, but I'm gonna use my metal leg and
Just kick people?
start kicking
That
people.
is an unarmed strike, so it's just your
Rage
Your-
damage.
strength. So you're proficient to hit. So you roll your normal proficiency.
Yeah.
And then it's just your strength plus your rage damage.
Yeah.
For your damage.
All right. I'm gonna attack twice. First, I'm gonna yell down the hall again. Bring my weapon! At least one of them! There's some ghouls over here! These ones don't bleed! And he's gonna hit twice. I'm proficient with it, so I would add my strength and my proficiency to hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. An 8 does probably not hit.
8 will not hit.
A 19 for the next one.
That will hit.
And it's my strength plus my rage, which is 6.
Okay, the first one out of there, you just deck him right across the face. 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty good hit. Anything else you can do on your turn? You already used your bonus action in action.
Yeah.
All right. With that, 4 of them will go after you,
Right.
Mac, and 4 will go after Ren.
Okay.
So,
Please.
Glad I didn't reckless attack.
Yeah.
Because I already took 30 points of damage.
It's okay. That's your job.
I know. But I'm nearly down to.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're raged now, so that's fine.
All right. They will use their claws against you, just coming right at you. We'll do Mac first. First one's a nat 20.
Please.
I'm going to also roll the linking effects.
It's okay.
Was it?
I politely.
I was gonna say that it's gotta kind of make sense if it's a specter. It can't really take.
It's
up
not
the thing.
Spectre, it's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul. What's the difference?
Let me show you.
How far away are they?
They have a physical form.
Oh, they do. Okay, never mind then.
Ew.
How far away are they?
They're probably about 100 feet. They're in the room from where you guys are at
Okay.
before the plates.
I was like, maybe I can do something.
Yeah, you guys are a little far away. That is. That's 15 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, 15. What kind of damage is it?
It is slashing damage, so
Okay.
you're resistant.
Those 15. We round down, so that's 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're on down.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
12.
12 passes.
Good.
But don't worry, we have more attacks to go. Just so you know, as he slashes you, you feel one of your ribs crack.
Ugh.
You also need to make a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn if you want to use your action. If you fail, the DC is 10. So
Second time I've had a cracked rib.
Probably.
Yeah. Having all the train.
Mac is just. Mac is macking.
all right, next attack.
You want your sword or the hammer?
I want the silver.
Will 17 hit?
Huh?
Will 17 hit?
Yeah. Yes.
Make another Constitution saving throw for me.
19 plus 6.
That's
so
pass.
me.
That's 8 points of damage with the second attack. The
8 halved or
8 half. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're still raging.
yes.
So you're just giving the totals. You're just gonna give the total,
I'm
and
giving
you
totals.
just have.
That's your job, not
Sorry.
mine.
Okay. Good.
That's-
Want to be sure.
The next one will flank with one of the other ones. That will hit with a natural 19 on the dice.
Is she still in the hallway?
No.
No, you guys were like passed into the room.
Oh, we're in the room.
That's another 8 points of damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Man.
Each one of these attacks
Yeah.
that they're using right now does a Constitution throw.
It's a natural 17 plus 6.
Okay, and the last attack will also be made with advantage as it rounds around the outside of you. That will also hit. That is 7 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As these four surround you.
10.
10. Meets it, beats it.
Oh. Wow.
Barely.
All right.
Ren, it's your turn. All right, the first one. I don't think that's a 6 to hit.
Barely misses.
Barely misses. The second one. That is a 14 to hit.
That gets me.
All right.
Somebody get over here.
We'll figure that out.
That is
Everybody
I don't have. I can't.
10 points of
I got
damage,
one.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 20 man-made.
Nice.
Nice. Man.
Next attack gets advantage as they start rounding around you.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, but it doesn't give him any. Doesn't do him any good. He got an 8. I rolled really good against that. And the last guy will also get advantage as he runs out the back. That will hit with 17.
Ouch.
I would like to. I'm assuming me and Ren are
Fairly
next
close.
to each other.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to use my sentinel feat and use my reaction to attack the creature that hits an ally in range.
Okay, you can do that. But first, this guy gets his stuff. That'll be 8 points of damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, Ren.
Okay. That's a nat 20, and I am going to hellish rebuke that ghoul.
Nice. Do it.
I'll second level spell this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I'm keeping track of which ones by like the number of when they were attacking, and like so the first 4 attacked Mac, second 4 attacked Ren, and it's the last guy that you're hellish rebuking. So I'm trying to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You can roll your attack for Sentinel.
Okay, guys, this is 3d10.
Ooh.
That is 25.
Whoa. 25 to hit
Yeah.
or damage?
Just damage. Oh, they make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
for hellish rebuke.
His dex was an 11.
That does not beat it. That's a
And you
13.
get 5 points of damage.
Dude, nice.
25 points of damage for hellish
Oh,
rebuke.
busts into flame and he's down, dead.
Die.
Awesome. What'd you get?
13.
13 will hit.
Okay. Well, where's my other d6? There it is. Oh, wait.
Why are you rolling?
Nothing. Nope. I forgot that.
You can hit. Did you hit? Oh, yeah, you did. So it's just 6 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Wow.
All right.
Forgot.
Sweet. That's the end of the surprise round.
Makes me very sad.
Okay.
Red, you are up.
Red is up. I will turn to my companions. I'll say, "What are we going to do?"
Save them, of course. Somehow. And don't tell him I said that.
Elia, can you get us across?
I can get the. Yeah, I can get you guys across.
If you can do that, I think we can. I can bring a weapon to Mac.
Yeah, okay. Do you both want to go?
What other weapons?
Well, we may get ambushed on this side as well. And you would be stuck here, and you're made of metal.
So send one of us across. Send Opal across with Mac's great sword. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll turn. We're down hallway. They're 100 feet away.
Yeah.
Do I have line of sight on anything?
Yeah, you can't see your buddies, you can see the ghouls.
That's all I need, baby. If I cast Hypnotic Pattern, there's a good chance I'll hit these guys. 100%.
100%.
Magic Missile, then.
Magic missile.
Good old reliable. I'll cast this at a. We'll just. I want to do a higher level. I don't know how easy these guys to kill are. I don't know if it's worth.
Do you want to target ones that are surrounding Mac or Ren?
Ren just blew one up on fire. Is there a chance I saw that?
Yeah, you were sunk.
I'll go for those around.
I imagine it wasn't necessarily fire. It was like he literally exploded from lightning. Just poof.
Yeah, I will. Oh, okay. You know what I will do actually is I will cast. I'm gonna do 2. Oh, I can't do both actually. What does this do? Don't roll.
Ooh.
Played some bad business.
All right.
Bad news.
I can either help her or I can help you. Opal, you go next, right?
Opal will go soon.
Soon, though? Yeah. I will... Yeah, why not? I will help you, Opal, and I'll say, as my action, I'll pick up Mac's axe, and I'll say, take this to gosh dang, I keep saying it's barbarians and axes, man. I'll pick up your greatsword, and I'll say, give this to him.
and I'll hand you. As I'm like both hands. Ugh.
I'll take it with one and look him in the eye and be like, protect Goliath.
I will do my best, and I'll kind of like give you a little pat, and I'm gonna give you cast kinetic jaunt on you. So for 1 minute, you have your walking speed is increased. You don't provoke opportunity attacks, and you can move through another creature's space,
That's really nice right now.
and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. So if you do end your turn at another creature's space, you're shunted to an unoccupied space, but you can like move through.
It's like,
Yeah, you can move through, and it's not difficult terrain. Like you can just do it.
that's cool.
So I'll cast that, and
It's called kinetic jaunt.
kinetic jaunt. Yeah,
Isn't that an awesome game?
I did have to workshop it with Chase because normally you can only cast it on yourself, and he was kind enough to allow me to cast it on others. So
No, I like that.
it's pretty sick. So yeah, bonus action, boom, cast that, and I think that's really all I can do.
All right. With that, Elia, it's your turn.
Elia is going to vortex warp Opal across.
Okay. Yep, you'd probably have to run up a little bit farther just to get her past the things, but not to where you're starting to take pain.
Well, I can extend spell it, so I have 180 feet.
Oh yeah, you're good. You can just get over. It's easy. Super easy. Yeah, she's there. She's past them. She's in the wall. Okay, Opal, you're holding the sword, you feel your body kind of vibrating with energy, and you feel yourself get teleported to the other side. You see a bunch of ghouls turn towards you as you land, and you're holding a great sword and your axe. Bam in. With that, Ren, it's your turn first. You see Opal appear like an angel to your rescue.
Can I toss next?
He'd probably have to run over and try to grab. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His turn is before yours, so.
But I forgot it.
So Opal is with me now. Is that
She's on this side of the hallway, so she's on over here.
okay? Well, because I'm still surrounded by what 3 ghouls.
Yep, you're surrounded by 3 ghouls. Max
My
surrounded by.
plan was to just thunderwave them.
She's not right next. She's
Okay.
she's a little bit away. I don't think you'd
Okay,
hit
so
him.
I'll still thunderwave them.
That's sick.
They need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, one gets. They do not have a good con. That's crazy. One gets an 11. One gets an 11. Jeez. And one gets a 13.
Okay, the 13 beats it.
Yeah.
I rolled 15 points of damage on that.
15. One looks pretty dang bad. One looks fairly bad, and one looks really bad. Okay, that's a good hit.
And then I'll turn around to Opal and be like, a thumbs up, like I softened them up for you. Also, question for phone a friend. When I'm multi-classing 2 spellcasters, can I just use whatever slots?
Yes.
That seems kind of broken. to me.
Are warlocks different?
No, you can use your warlock spells for other spells
Really?
as well.
Like I can use a ranger spell slot for a warlock spell.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because when you multi-class, you combine your spell lists. And warlocks might be different, because warlocks get their own spell slots.
That's what I was thinking. Is like they can only cast the highest level of the spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A warlock.
Well, yeah, but I just think of it like you just get those spell slots on top of it. It's just packed magic that you get on top of it now.
I can pull it up if you want, Ren.
I can look it up. Don't worry. For now, I'm out of warlock spells. But
I know that you can use your warlock spell slots to divine smite. So
Makes sense.
for the most part, I think you can use your warlock spells for your ranger spells. But I don't know if you can use your ranger spell slots for warlock spells.
If the DM rules,
I'm usually that way. Is like if you have a spell slot and you have a spell prepared, you can use whatever resources you have to make it happen.
you can use a spell slot you gain from the
Slot.
to cast spells and roll upgrades.
All right. Okay, Mac, it is your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's right. Because I have
Oh, yeah, you're right. You can just do either or.
three.
Okay. That's pretty nice.
Help with stuff.
Okay, like that. Constitution, that is a 21.
Yep, you pass. Your broken ribs hurt, but not enough.
Okay. I am going to bonus action jump. Rabbit hop over without taking opportunity attacks over
Front
to
foot.
where
Grab the.
where Opal is. I'm
Can you imagine
gonna-
front flipping with broken ribs? Just gotta say that. Go ahead.
He's done this before. He's got
He
it.
probably
He
has.
knows the exact way to
Just keep that side of your body rigid.
He's gonna grab the sword. Will that?
No, I think that's fine.
And he's going to attack the nearest school.
Yep. Roll.
Just grabs it.
Okay. Do it. It's probably the one who attacked you last.
Okay.
Last time.
I am going to reckless attack, I almost called savage attack. And I'm going to take a -5 to hit to do +10 damage.
Okay.
I want these things dead. Okay, that is I rolled a natural 18, so
Yeah, you
assuming it's gone to hit. Okay. Take this. 15 plus the 10. 25
25.
points of damage for that first one.
Dead.
Gonna go to the next guy. Gonna swing again.
Okay, do it.
And I can reckless attack on both, right?
Yeah, once you've reckless attacked, all your attacks get the advantage.
Good. Okay. That's a natural 19, so we're gonna assume that it hits. Oh, and I was gonna take the -5 to hit, so
Yeah.
can I do that? Can I do that twice, or can
Yeah,
I?
you can do that.
You can do that in any attack. I think.
Okay. I'll
I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm sorry.
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. Another one dead.
And that's what I'm gonna. Oh wait. On a turn when you. Oh wait, you can use bonus. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I use my bonus action to jump.
Yes, you did. All right. With that, Opal, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Really cool, but I know it only works for 2. I'll take a good one.
Doesn't your axe do more damage? Like you can
I can
get a D8.
Yeah, I can
Sure.
do 1 per turn plus 8 radiant damage. So rather than it's +5 +8. Right? It's just radiant damage.
I think once per turn you can add a D8 to your weapon damage.
It's just +8.
I think it was meant to be a D8 when
Mm.
we were discussing. I just don't know if you were. I'm just being honest.
Watch your words. Alright. I would like to go in the center of the bad guys
Okay.
and do a Meta Knight spin like that.
So the
Yeah, but I know it only will hit like 2 if I decide to hit 2, but only kill 1 if I do 1. Yeah, so cool. Looks cool, but only does 1 kill.
no, you'd probably kill 2.
Okay,
Try it. Hit a guy and see what happens.
I'd like the bonus action with it too. Can I do Thunder Smite is pretty loud.
It is pretty loud. It's up to you.
Oh, Branding Smite. Branding Smite might be better.
I don't know what Brandon Smith does.
Branding smite.
Use an imprint on it. Just gonna muck you this way.
You what?
My property. You now do my laundry. Branding smite. Evocation. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before this spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it is invisible.
Wow.
Yeah, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends. So
Oh.
really good if they're invisible.
That's actually sick.
Radiant! Branding smite. So 2d6.
Yeah, roll for your damage.
Don't be hit.
Roll to hit first.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
That'll hit.
So.
Are you attacking the ones that were attacking Ren, or are you attacking the ones that Mac was attacking?
Mm,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
I just-
Oh, okay.
Just want to make sure.
What do you mean? I didn't say I had my shield up, so I will not have my shield up. Go to hand. Ah, no, reroll! 14 points of damage for one.
14 points of damage. He is pretty dang hurt.
Can I just kick him?
You do have the D8 damage that you can do once per turn.
Oh,
The
get
D8.
one! 3.
He's dead. Nice.
Alright, again!
Yeah, there's one last guy that Mac was attacking Mac.
Ooh, that's a. Oh,
That'll hit.
30 something? Is that a 36?
Jeez Louise.
Or is
No.
that's a 26? 26?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you were like that.
Dude,
I don't know what your
Yeah.
plus is.
it's +8.
Yeah, it's 26. So you already used
That's
a
that.
spell.
Got it.
You could also use just a Divine Smite, because the Divine Smite's
He's not wasting it on those guys.
Okay.
They're too weak.
That's fair.
Ooh. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. He's still up, but he looks pretty hurt. Alright, now it's their turn.
Dang, you guys didn't work.
Unless you have a bonus action.
Well,
I know you used your bonus action for that spell.
These
Yeah.
guys aren't bleeding. Are
Maybe like some
Ichor.
lucky black goo.
they? Okay, that counts.
Donnie got to them first. He's been Enam in the inside. Their turn. So that one that you just attacked is going to attack you, Opal.
Nice, good laugh.
Natural one on that one. So yeah, he misses.
What?
We don't do a natural one. It just misses because I don't want to do that when you guys roll nat ones either. And then the other three that Ren was like, after blasting them, they will come back at him. After they're looking pretty hurt, but they're still kicking. Another nat one. The next two get advantage because they are still flanking. That is 16 to hit.
Ren?
Ren,
Sorry, what?
16 to hit.
Hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not this again.
Yes, this again.
That's 12.
12 passes. And you take 7 points of damage. And the last attack is natural 19 to hit. Woo. And you take. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You take 8 points of damage.
Okay, that was a 9.
You fail. You are paralyzed.
Wow.
Ooh,
Good thing it was on the left.
Good thing it was the last one that could attack.
Donnie, avenge me.
With that, Red, you're back at the top.
So they look like they're handling themselves like really well. You're gonna have to teach me how to like do that like spell that you can do, you know, to get across. That has come in handy very, very much.
It's probably the spell I've cast the most, to be honest. It comes in handy all the time.
That is so. You will have to teach me. I'm very good at picking up, you know, other people's spells. It's like kind of an Agamemnon, you know.
That you know.
What?
Chase's filler word is, you know. It was a conversation we were having.
It is.
But he's gotten better because his wife was after him.
Yeah, she doesn't like it when I say,
That's funny. I just,
it's
just
it's
a
hard.
quirk.
In that sense, it makes sense. But when you're trying to explain something like, no, I don't know.
Can I see any of the ghouls left?
Sure, yeah.
Well then I will cast Magic Missile this time. And I'll have 3 cards and I'll say, these are really far away, but do you think I can get them as I look at Alaya?
I mean, maybe.
I will go ahead and roll. There's 2 left?
There's 4 left.
4 left.
Yes.
Yes, we killed all 4 of mine, but we didn't kill any.
No,
Oh,
we
wait,
killed.
3 of mine.
Ren killed one just outright,
That's right.
Yeah.
and you killed.
Yeah, 3
Opal killed 1, you killed 2.
yeah, you're right. 3 of mine.
Okay, so there's 4
and 1
left.
So there's 4.
I will 2 at one at one of the other ones.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you know which ones you want to attack?
Whichever ones I can see. Eeny meeny, roll a d4 for.
All right,
That's
roll
fine.
D4.
Alright. Well, 2 darts do 4 points of damage each, so 8 points of damage to one creature. And then the last one will take 5 points of damage.
8 points for one.
Yep.
That guy is dead.
Sick.
And the other one is not. Okay. Alaya, it's your turn. That's exactly what I was.
Yeah. Well,
If you don't have anything, we can just keep talking. It's okay. I think that they got this, you know?
Yeah, I don't have anything. So, yeah, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna cross this thing.
Yeah, I used like the one thing that I have. It's kind of like a trick up my sleeve, you know? But I can only do it. It costs a lot of energy to reach out and like pull the magic, so I can't really do it. I put it into a card, so I can't get you across anymore. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I might just have to wait while everybody else goes, because I don't know if I can make it across that.
I mean, there is a chance that this could be like it, you know?
Don't worry.
I guess that's true.
Okay. Ren, you need to make a Constitution save.
We do it at the
Yeah,
end of my turn.
it's at the end of your turn. You don't get your turn this round.
Oh, well, I was
Sorry.
gonna ask about Donnie.
I think Donnie can only.
Like I was,
How-
yeah, like I can't speak or anything right now.
I know that some of the abilities allow them to just take their action if you're incapacitated.
If they're incapacitated, usually he will defend.
The dodge action.
Oh, if you're incapacitated?
It says, acts during my turn, it can move and reuse its reaction on its own, but the only actions it takes is the dodge action, unless I take a bonus action on my turn to command it to take another action.
And that's all it
So-
says?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I am incapacitated, the beast can take any action of its choice, not just dodge.
Yep. So you can have Donnie do his thing. And luckily, Donnie didn't have any metal on him, so he follows you all over here.
And we do
Yeah.
have a French golem, though we completely forgot.
Oh my gosh, we do.
Just have him carry all the metal. He's probably fine.
Yeah.
We could, except for Elias still can't get it.
She can. She just
Just
might
piggyback on the flesh golem.
You could run really quickly.
All right. Donnie is going to attack one of these ghouls. Oh, not that great. Well, actually, 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Nice. I like that. I like that. And that's a what's my proficiency bonus? +3? Yes. That is a 13 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, Donnie.
He just like flops onto one of these ghouls, and like you can see the ghoul slowly disintegrating inside Donnie.
Yes, Donnie. Donnie's just digesting him.
Make your Constitution saving throw if you can break the paralyzed effect.
I rolled a 1.
You are still paralyzed.
No. Dumb. I start foaming at the mouth.
Mac, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You broken rib.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Wait, don't people add things because she's next to them, or no? Is that only
It's
on?
charisma, not common. I checked.
If you're within 10 feet, it's all saving throws.
Why doesn't it say that?
Should be. It's your charisma bonus to all their saving throws. What'd you get?
So that's a 13.
Oh,
A
it's
13 is passing. You're good.
just 2 to saving throws. That's
All right. Assuming it's my turn then.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to reckless attack.
See if you hit.
Whoops.
That's 2.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, you hit. Just because you didn't say it before the
Yeah,
attack.
I just thought about that they do the -5 to
Yeah, just so you know.
It did say it, so I would do it. 8.
He's dead.
Take it.
Sorry, you can roll all the damage. I shouldn't do that, but he's dead.
And a 6.
Yeah, you didn't get damage on that one.
Damn, alright. Gonna turn and hit the next one, and I will take a -5 on this one to get +10 damage. Okay, that's a good thing I had advantage. Alright. That's a natural 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He had 1 hit point. Alright, with that, Ren,
Two of them.
you sit there paralyzed for a little longer. Do you want to roll con, see if you can break it on your own, or if it's going to take a minute for this to
Are
go
all of
off?
them dead?
All of them are dead?
Rolled an 8.
Okay, a little longer. Do one more. You're just sitting there foaming at the mouth.
4.
Are
And
you
then a
adding +2 to all these?
Yeah, it wouldn't have gone above a 10. I did just roll a 12, though.
Alright, after about 15 more seconds, you kind of... Oh! And you're back here.
That was fun.
Loved that.
Too bad. Didn't have my great sword at the beginning. Hey, do you mind healing me just a bit?
Sure.
I'm a little bit bloody, and I think I cracked a rib or two.
Well, I think I thought you liked blood. Okay.
Oh, so you don't like blood?
That's such a passive-aggressive thing to say to Matt. Oh, I guess you don't like blood then.
I would not say that. Do you want...
Yeah, I just prefer when mine stays in my body.
Wait, is that the end of like this hallway? Is that it, or is there more?
Look,
Yeah, this is the end. There is stairs going up.
Okay, I'll call.
there's some stairs going up.
Okay, would you like 10, 15, 20? What would you like?
It's gonna cost you though. The more
What?
nothing. I'm just being.
As many as you can get. I'm below.
Okay, I'll give you 15.
I will say, if for Ren, that encounter could have been really dangerous if Ren and
Mac were the
Mac.
only ones.
not just that were the only ones. If they did get paralyzed with like the first hit,
Yeah.
and then you were just getting auto critted.
Oh, those are auto crits.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're paralyzed, it's auto crit.
Holy cow, that
They
would
would
have
have
been
died.
Yeah, auto crits, paralyzed, especially with our lingering effects, can
Yeah.
be really bad.
Be more
2
careful.
points of damage.
You're just breaking the bones, snapping your neck, giving you scars.
That's crazy.
So yeah, paralyzation in our thing is pretty rough.
Pretty bad.
Alright, guys, let's be a little more careful. But I think we did as good as we could.
Where do these stairs go?
Well, let's figure it out together.
These stairs lead up out of the water. That's what you can tell.
I would like to look for a switch to turn
Maybe
the
when you
fifth.
go seats. You're mine.
Do a perception check or an investigation.
What?
I'm doing investigation. That is a 15.
You're pretty
How many
positive
points did I get then?
there is no switch to turn off the metal plates.
And what are we gonna do? 15. Okay.
Looks like the option is either run through it or try to teleport your way through. Or there might be another way of solving the puzzle.
Didn't someone use dispel magic on the dark room earlier? Can we not do that?
We do have
I
a
just make sure to
scroll.
get out.
Each opal had detected magic, and each one of these plates
Is
I
its
mean,
own.
is its own magical entity.
I would
How
go
did
out.
you get rid of the darkness in that room, though?
It was
There's
on
one. There's one thing.
Like it was just one magical effect where each plate set is a
We
magical.
need to cast dispel magic like on each.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so for each 10 feet you'd have to catch
Comment.
or cast it. Yeah.
Mac is going to attempt to smash one of the plates.
Um,
He's just going to kind of stand on the outside. I mean,
as soon as you can do it, roll your attack
I just healed you.
because you're doing it. It is what it is.
oh wait, why am I?
I just cleaned up this place.
No
It's
one,
staying safe for like
no one else
5
can
minutes.
tell.
15?
Uh,
Just want to see. Because I know you threw a card at it, but
it's
it's a card.
AC. You did a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Its AC is higher than that
Oh wow.
because it is metal.
Yeah.
And as soon as it passes into the range of these final ones, you will take, since you're holding onto your sword.
Am I still raging?
Hasn't
Hasn't been ended a minute.
No, I think, though, did you keep it up? Like, did you use your bonus action to keep it up? Or
It's not.
do you have
That's
to do
a
it?
2020.
That's a 2024 thing. Yeah, you would have lost it by this point because it's been passed around.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
How much?
She's
did
dead.
25 points of damage.
Holy.
As your hands covered in blisters and pain.
That's so much.
I'd like to silver in front of it.
Silver?
More metal.
No, don't roll that. It's in a bag.
Oh, like in the bag?
Yeah, I'm not.
As soon as you wave it in front of it, the bag's bottom rips out from the heat and all the coins fall into the water.
And then they're just there.
They're just there. They don't seem like the metal is melting. You do notice that. But they are now, your bag's burnt through. And all 1,000,
Don't tell me that. I
all
use silver.
2,000,
I use silver.
your silver pieces?
Yeah,
Yeah, you dumped all your silver pieces out.
I could use this shovel.
A metal shovel?
No.
I mean, you can put it in there. It just might cook whatever it's
Use my mesh and spoon it up.
mesh kit.
Doesn't the Ren have like fishing net?
Yes. Use
Oh wait, no, he has no.
That's outside.
This.
I'm using my mesh kit to scoop it.
You mean mess kit or
Mesh kit. That's metal.
Isn't a mess kit?
No, I was thinking mesh.
No,
Don't
you
tell
just get like some cloth. No, because it would just burn through. That's the problem. Is that anything will burn through.
He's full on grasping at straws here. Can I just investigate the room that I'm in? Just look around, see if there's any
I want to use my wand.
That's
What?
You can definitely
What are you doing over there?
You can do an investigation check just so you know. Opal already looked around, but you can do it again just to see if she missed.
Is there anything on this side that we missed?
No, Miss Date, can you grab those for me?
She looks at you like, you sure?
What do you mean, you sure? Tell me.
She's like,
They are still.
looks down at the
not
bag hole that just burnt through.
Well, you're missed. No.
That's a 15.
That's the same hole that Opal got. You do
Okay.
not notice anything else.
This is my door.
Is
Your
there,
door. You do still have your door.
is there anything on this side, Chase?
Make an investigation check. With your door, you end up burning parts of it, but you're able to scrape your coins out of the range of the metal plates.
Nothing. I used it for sledding.
Oh,
She just has.
I just have a door.
just been carrying it around.
There,
It's fine.
thumbs up.
Yeah, I was gonna let you get your money back.
16?
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find anything. It seems that the hallway is what it is.
Well, I don't think it is very good of me to, like, leave you here, so I guess you and I will just, like, hang out here.
I want you to make an Arcana check while Red is talking to me.
I'm just talking, she's just not even, she's just, like, thinking, like,
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
I got a 15.
15? You think that if you were able to negate the heat with maybe an area effect that does cold, it might allow you to get through.
Here's what I got.
Okay, fine. All right, I'm gonna cast. Where is it?
I can do so.
What is it? Man, I'm burning through all of my spells. Where is it?
Yeah, you used your Wand of Wonder. You want me to check what you do? I think you have to roll a D100.
For what?
This is for Opal. She's using the Wand of Wonder that she stole from Red.
Yes.
He did give it to you.
I got a
I'm
56.
a big fan of that. Been waiting for that wand to show up.
See, let's be back a bit.
A 56.
56.
The area that you are in goes completely dark
Oh, freak.
as you've cast darkness.
Oh,
Question:
Yes.
how far is it? The hallway?
The hallway in total is about 80 feet long. Like 90 feet, I think I actually said.
but 50 feet is when things got serious.
40 feet was started to get painful.
Oh,
Like,
Okay.
and 50 feet when like your cloth wrapping around it burnt.
you're right.
Okay, so I am going to cast Sleet Storm.
Yep.
10 meters in, so it's going to be, I'll go through the heat 10 meters, cast Sleet Storm. It's a 40-foot cylinder.
Yes. So you'll get half of it. You'll only get.
And then I'm going to drop concentration and cast it again.
Okay, yeah. As soon as you cast it, the area around the plates becomes crystalline and ice. As you pass through, the heated effect is no longer an issue.
Oh, so I only have to cast it once?
In the area that it was cast.
Oh,
So-
okay. Yeah.
But like, it stays for an effect for a little while. But you could just try to run through and
Nah,
take
I'm not
a little
dying.
bit.
Wait, so he cast it and then dropped the spell and
Yeah,
it stayed
but-
cold?
It stays cold because it
Okay.
lasts a little bit.
I think
Uh,
I thought of it.
If we move up, I imagine that we both kind of move up. I will cast Wit's 52 card pickup, and I will send cards just blazing through the hallway, and it does cold damage as well. And it's Sleet Storm, but flavored
Oh,
with
yeah.
cards.
Okay, so you each burn a spell slot.
So yeah, don't burn two, Elias. You burn the other one too.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are
Too quick.
able. It's a little slippery, but you guys are eventually able to make it across. And you are all on the other side. I think this is a good place to call it.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
You guys
dun.
did really well with those like ghoul things. Good job.
By the time they get over, the
17 hit
darkness
points.
dissipates.
That was like,
Jeez Louise.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I like dungeon
Dungeon house.
House.